Welcome. I'm so glad you could stop by today to enjoy Harvestfest with the patients at Oreo Asylum. All right, so just as a heads up, I have played a few days off screen, kind of just doing some of that grinding kind of stuff again. Also, I added a new mod, actually, technically two new mods by Chip Sim. One of them gives some Sims the ability to see ghosts and kind of adds a little ghosty gameplay. I thought that would be fun overall, but especially in this save. And I also added kind of it's happy haunts or something like that. Adds kind of like a grieving situation, allows you to write obituaries, allows you to have funerals, that kind of thing. That probably won't affect this particular save too much, but I just wanted to let you guys know that it was there. So, what I found interesting is that all of our supernatural occult sims all gained the ability to see ghosts, but Marley cannot see them. So, when we have her selected, she cannot see Alec. He's invisible to her, and I find that kind of interesting. Also, let's see, just kind of running through, Alec did yell at Tatum at one point because she was getting her fill from one of the other patients. Marley went to work, came home from work. Pat kind of went on a skill run. I don't know what was going on, but he got the charisma skill and the comedy skill. Marley went off to work and managed to get promoted to minor crime lord. So we got a nice 804 simoleon promotion there and some new clothes that she gets to wear to work. And Tucker then got the charisma skill. We did manage to sell a couple of paintings, and then we also had some of our fruit that harvested, and that has left us with 2,638 simoleons. I did use a bit of that to buy some extra things around here. I'm trying to recall what was all actually here the last time we played, but just to point out things that are new to the asylum in general, we have our now fully completed greenhouse with a light. So I was able to finish putting the windows on and added this nice light there. We've got all of the plant boxes in there that I intended to put, and we almost have the last planted. And then these dragon fruit are going to be the key to us making lots of money. We got really lucky that we ended up getting some of those. I also added the whole heating, cooling, and water system that we talked about in a previous episode, and I added the this is for her to increase her handiness skills so we can build things and sell those. I'm going to use the same idea that I did with the paintings, that they have to be sold on Plopsy and not directly into, the pocket sell thing here. And if anything gets to the end, like there's a limit to how long it can be on Plopsy, like as this says, it expires on Thursday. So if something doesn't sell in time or doesn't sell by the end of the time it's listed, then I allow it to be sold directly at that point. So that's kind of just a general overview there. We have reached the point that we are on the third point of our Painter Extraordinaire milestone, and we just need 4 more excellent paintings, and then we will move on to the last part there. We're working also on the best-selling author. That one's not going quite as well, but I haven't really been focusing on it as much since taking her job in the criminal career. So we're getting toward the end of that. Well, peeking on that in a second. Musical Genius is another one we're slowly working on. We have not gotten to the point that we've written any songs yet. I think we are just shy of the level 6 skill there. I'll take a look at her skills in a moment. I do have her just kind of minorly working on some other aspirations, just in the off chance that she might complete something. As one example, actually that's under food, I have had her working on the Master Chef when she cooks, things like that. As you can see, the Public Enemy one, we are the closest to completing that. We need to reach level 8 of the criminal career, And if you see here, she's at level 5 thanks to that minor crime lord promotion. We do need to get her mischief skill up and do mischief interactions. She has just gotten up from sleeping after work. You'll also probably note that it's Harvestfest, and I'm kind of hoping that means she has a day off, to be honest. If not, I will probably... well, it's hard to say because she doesn't start work until 8 p.m., so we should be able to get the majority of the Harvestfest things done. So I'm not necessarily too concerned about that. I would like to try to complete these things and as much as possible get the others involved without, directly controlling them. But I will have her be the one to make the grand meal. I will have her decorate, as I mentioned, I got the decorating box. One thing I want to point out over here too that I grabbed is from 2 separate mods that I use for food. We have the Brazen Lotus cookbook, and we have the, let's see. Okay, yes, it is Little Bobub, the Granny's cookbook. I was having a little bit of a senior moment, as one of my bosses used to say. All right. And so that's just to offer a little more variety when they cook. Not a big deal. I also added 2 additional food dishes. We kept running out of food for the cats, so having the additional food around and being able to keep them fed has kind of helped a little bit with that whole situation of them meowing constantly. And the thing I wanted to add an extra litter box because there are just so many cats. And because there's generally a rule, especially when we're playing on the hard mode, that we are only allowed to use the cheapest of everything, I'm, finding it kind of necessary for us to have a backup plan. All right, so I think that is everything new or updates that have been necessary, so we'll go ahead and clear these posts and get started on the day. Now, we're not going to make use of these today because I have found that they don't help with the grand meal situation. Oh, there's an example of what I was talking about. If the expiration, or if the listing expires, great day for you to be doing this. Wonderful. That means she's going to keep canceling everything. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drag that to sell it this way because it did expire. And Pat is apparently singing, so, he's not too bothered by things, but all right. Actually, it is breakfast time, so maybe I'll do the grand breakfast. It's not like we don't have the money right now to afford one of the better ones, but, why not make breakfast at breakfast time? Okay, I don't know why I jumped over there, but I guess we can kind of pull back and see what everyone is doing. His rages definitely affect the mood around here, and it is very difficult for them to get anything accomplished when he's having one of these moods. There have been times that I have thought it might have been better if he was the one that had become a ghost, but then we'd probably just have a ghost werewolf, and I'm not sure that would be any better. If not possibly worse than a ghost. It was an alien, wasn't he? Yeah. He was either an alien or a spellcaster. I think possibly spellcaster, but alright, let's try to get this done so that everyone can enjoy a meal. And then I will put up, I think I'm just gonna put up decorations. There we go. Alright. Okay, did you manage to finish that? Could you try finishing that? I know that you're very hot and bothered about all of everything. Alright, oh, one of our books is no longer giving us royalties, so that definitely tells me it has been a long time since we wrote that first book. Oh, see, he's enjoying the smell of the food. Perhaps we can tame the beast after all. Or not. Okay, can you maybe just ignore the flaming eyes of the werewolf and, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably have a really hard time with, paying attention to anything other than the fact that he is actual... Nobody saw that. Nobody. Nobody at all. Yeah. They're all distracted by this. I mean, that would be kind of scary, don't you think? I mean, it's a little weird. I not only would it be scary, I'd be wondering how. Excuse you, sir. Oh, yeah, I don't like that my only option is to run away. Because I feel like she would not be the type... Oh yeah, I forget about the gnomes. I feel like she would not be the type to run away. You know what? I think we're gonna take our... I don't know, bad mood out on the gnomes, and we're gonna kick them all. Which is probably not going to end well for us. And probably not... Whoa. Probably not end well for... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. There's more of them. We're gonna do these guys in. We're done. We're... Bye-bye gnomes. You know, everybody's pretty good about fixing things, so... Maybe if we can kick them all. I don't know if that helps our mischief. It feels like the kind of thing that should help our mischief. Let's see. What is our mischief at? We are at 13%. Okay, so let's see if that helps the mischief. We might have to do it a couple times for it to count. Oh, see, look at that. We're getting things out of there even. Okay, we're gonna put that in our inventory. And she's just losing it. Alright, wait. Okay, where are they? We gotta keep an eye on these guys. They are not happy with us right now. But she is not taking their crap. She's like, go for it. Try to find something else that you can actually break around here. Because, hey, look at that. Look, yeah, alright. Wait, we can see Alec now, too. Interesting. Has she suddenly gained the ability to see ghosts? Did I actually get rid of the gnomes? Nope, they're out here. They know I can't leave. That's just not fair. Alright, we're gonna... No, don't clean it up. I was gonna scavenge for parts. Whatever. Okay, wait, where's our food? Are you finishing it? Is that what we were cooking? You know what? We're gonna repair this. And... cross our fingers and... yeah. Hope that she doesn't... Okay, what was that? Hope that she doesn't break that. Can't we normally see when we hover what actually is being made? Interesting. Okay, okay. I really hope that that's somehow our tofurkey. Or wait, we were making eggs, weren't we? Okay, come on, be the grand meal. It's gonna make life easier so I don't have to finish cooking it. Okay, can you... Okay, that looks grand meal-like. Yes, awesome. I mean, it's poor quality, so that part kind of sucks. But, ooh, you dared to come back in here. Alright. We do not even have the opportunity to appease the gnomes now. They... yeah. The Gnome High Council will now pass judgment on the gnome-kicking monster. Yeah, you go ahead and call us a gnome-kicking monster. Take that. Yeah, okay. We're gonna try calling to Grand Meal again because apparently nobody listened to us. Well, see, we didn't have a bell the first time. At least I don't recall seeing a bell the first time. Alright, actually doing pretty well. I don't think we need to make any more enemies. And mischief does not necessarily mean, you know, that we are going to have a negative relationship. So perhaps Harvestfest is a time for us to start mending some bridges. So we're going to go around and be thankful to all of our fellow patients. And then immediately afterwards probably do a little bit of mischief skill because we still need to do that. I will say, and this is something I wanted to point out, and the reason why I was able to get my mischief skill up so quickly off camera was lots and lots and lots and lots of trolling the forums. I was able to jump up an entire skill from 3 to this point just by sitting at the computer for a little bit and spamming the troll the forums. And I don't know why it's so easy compared to actually doing mischief interactions with the other Sims. In my opinion, it should be the other way around. I feel like a face-to-face mischief situation usually, in my opinion, would be tougher to handle and meaner than over a computer. But, maybe it's because I kind of don't take online comments very seriously when it comes to negativity, and I know that that's not the case with everybody, but I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? But anyway, I've got a lucrative opportunity for someone who doesn't ask too many questions. This is the 3rd time she's gotten this, and as always, we're going to take that money and we're probably at some point going to regret it. But, let's just cross our fingers and hope this works for us. All right, we do seem to be doing the thankful spirit thing, so we're good there. And I think she's going to chat with Tatum, because I think we're at the point now that we really don't have to worry about being enemies. And I don't think it'd be a bad thing for her to start to realize that maybe the people here are not so different from her. Not so bad. It's a little awkward yet. She's kind of angry with her, understandably. But, she's kind of at fault now for causing all the damage around here from these guys. But, alright, we're gonna watch this skill here. Yeah, we're at 5. Okay, so I'll just kind of show you. We are at 20%. And I'm just going to fast forward for a bit here, and you can actually watch that bar moving upward as I fast forward. Now, is this the most entertaining thing to watch? No, which is why I spent a lot of time off camera doing stuff like this, because this is not exactly the most entertaining part of the day. It doesn't require any effort on my part to just let her sit here and, troll the forums, but yeah, it was a good time for me to catch up on some knitting as I sat here watching her just troll until her needs would drop to the point that I had to have her do something else. It did help having a couple days off of work there, because her work schedule gives me some time on the weekends, well, Sunday and Monday. Alright, Anaya has now gained the ability to sing. You would think I would have put in a microphone with the fact that everyone is suddenly singing. It's kind of interesting. I'm wondering if it's a way to deal with the boredom, that they've started just singing at random. Kind of interesting. Alright, this guy is really staring us down. And I was meant to be checking if kicking him actually helped our mischief, but I'm not sure that it actually did. Kind of surprises me, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Did I get... Okay, I at least got the mischief interactions done for work. So I'm going to go ahead and do these couple of things that she needs to do. I want her to be the one to plant. Oops, that reminds me, I want to switch to, let's see, nature and freelance botanist. Alright. Yeah, as I've said, these are not necessarily the ones I'm taking very seriously, but they are the ones that I am kind of having there as backup, so that if I run into a problem completing one of the other aspirations, perhaps we will have a backup at some point. Alright, she's getting pretty tired. Okay, I do want her to also finish that painting before she goes to sleep. So we're going to drop her back over onto the painter extraordinaire and have her finish that painting. And then get to sleep. Actually, This is something I have been meaning to do now that we have the extra money. I'm going to go ahead and use the $750 upgrade to upgrade all of their mattresses, and I'm going to fix the scratches. We have the money to do that now, so it's something that I think they deserve to have fixed. That actually scratches there also. These cats have been going nuts. All right. And then we're going to let her get some sleep. Okay, yeah, there she goes. Thank you for purchasing comfortable mattress. And for those who are unaware, that is a mod by Little Miss Sam that allows you to upgrade your mattresses. So it allows for any bed to be upgraded, and so that you're not stuck using just the most expensive beds in order to have a bed that's remotely comfortable for your sim. And it was something I mentioned in an earlier episode that once they had the money for it, I would allow that and consider that part of the upgrades. But I also do want to work on her doing these upgrades as well as her handiness skill gets up there. I actually just realized she has the go to work button here, even though technically she should have a day off because of the holiday. But I have sent her off to work. It's not going to be a great day for her, but the extra income and the boost to her career will not hurt. All right, it is midnight, so the chance I get to check on everybody's progress and where we're at. So we're looking at just kind of a much better place lately than they used to be. So I am not minding that. I wanted to take a look at skills on this round, and her handiness skill has gotten up to 3. That's pretty impressive, almost 4. And we've seen somehow a parenting skill showed up in there. Not sure where that came from. Their relationships, not too bad for this bunch. Oh, Pat is now squeamish. That's not going to work out well for you. I'm just saying. All right, we're going to pause for a moment because she just got home. All right, so she's gaining relationships with the cats. She and Mara Whiskers are doing quite well. Nobody likes Damien. I don't blame them because he's definitely destroyed a lot. All right, well, actually, wow. Okay, Tucker has almost completed the perfectly pristine. He just has to vacuum for another hour. I'm kind of impressed by that. Having no control whatsoever, and he's going to complete an aspiration. Although, also, that tells me that aspiration is way too simple, but we all knew that. All right, so obviously he doesn't have a job. Taking a look at he's actually doing pretty well with skills here too. He's got 2 fitness, 2 cooking, 2 in gardening, and 3 in handiness also. A little behind though there on the handiness, but honestly, considering we have no control of them, I think that's pretty impressive. All right, we're going to drag those over there, and taking a look at you, there's nothing toward there. You are not finding inner peace, but you're apparently developing a handlebar mustache. Alrighty then. I'm not going to question your choices. It's okay. You do you. He spends too much time, apparently, tearing things up to really have developed much in the skill department. And then taking a look at Pat. He's not doing too bad. He's weeded or watered plants 7 times, so he's at least making some progress there. Level 5 handiness. That's impressive. Okay, gardening 2, fitness 2, logic 2. So a little bit going on there, but actually that handiness is really interesting. Okay, we have maxed out Pat's potential extra traits. So that's cool. Fitness 4. Okay. I don't even think I've seen her work out or do anything. Must be using the basketball court more than I realize. But overall, doing pretty well there also. And your needs, yeah, I was forgetting to check the needs. Hygiene really low there. You're doing pretty well. All right. And then taking a look at Madison. Nothing in the inventory. Level 4 fitness, almost 5. So must be playing basketball. Is that the one I was just doing? I'm apparently asleep today. It's okay. Just pretend I didn't say that twice. I don't... Am I on the... Yeah. Getting confuzzled. Alright. Obviously not making a whole lot of progress here for Tatum. But let's see. Skill levels... not the greatest skill levels either, but she has gotten a little bit of everything. Not sure how she picked up violin skills. Maybe reading a book. That's interesting. Oh, she has been thirsty a lot, like very often. Probably doesn't help that we can't, mess with her PowerPoints, so we can't really help her out there. All right, and for you, we have a level 4 in fitness also, and it looks like you're just tired. And surprisingly, very little in the inventories today. I'm gonna pull this vacuum out over here somewhere. And he had to have just picked that up because it was not in there a moment ago. Alright, she is very tired, so I'm going to let her actually get that sleep I promised, and then we will check back in. This is probably a funny part about the ghosts. We can see a ghost here preparing food. Well, we can't see a ghost here preparing food. Now, just for the point of this, I'm going to switch over to another character. Interesting, we should be able to see. There we go. So when we are on these others who can see ghosts, we're able to see them. When we switch over, Alec, who is a ghost, has gained the ability to see ghosts. Okay. Everything does not seem to be going Alec's way at all lately. It has been bad news after bad news. I mean, you are a ghost. So there's that. Alec can't take another disappointment. Yeah. I understand. I love this mod for just the simplicity of, those who can't see the ghosts just seeing things floating. That's so hysterical to me. Oh, look at all the money she's about to pick. There we go. There are fruits Oh, she decided to... Apparently she doesn't like me watching her, but every one of those is money, money, money. Now, even with the upgraded beds, these beds are such bad quality that it's still taking her forever to get... Oh, wait. You monster. I totally was missing what was going on here. Okay, so he does seem to be the one to stand up to her when she's attacking others. It's really... I'm kind of impressed by it, though, because apparently he was sleeping while he did it. But anyway, she has been sleeping for hours, and we still only have, like, half our energy. So, yeah, it's a good thing we upgraded those beds. Okay, I know I should let her sleep the whole time, but honestly, this is taking forever. Alright, I have her listing that last painting on Plopsy, getting a shower, and then I saw that we have mail that has arrived, so I'm going to let her head out and get that. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually use one of these to do a meal today. Let's see. We have the teddy bear picnic, chicken adobo, collard greens. I think let's do some beef tacos. Party size for the entire household. And let's see what we got in the mail. Are we expecting anything? I have bills set to auto pay. So if it's bills in the mail, that means that our bills were too high for the auto pay. Okay, what came in the mail? That was... Oh, wait, is that our bill for the internet? Okay, we can redeem a coupon. And... well, I want you to fill the dishes. Okay, Sims link. Check the bill statement. Okay. And let's see. She's really hungry, so we really need to hurry up and feed her. And we only have 8 hours until work starts, and we still need to finish our mischief interactions, which are most likely going to be on the computer because, let's be real, that is the easiest way to do it, and honestly takes the least time over trying to go through and talk to everyone. And, like I said, I think she's reaching the point she's starting to become friends with some of them. Even Damien has now reached friend level, and so yeah, little improvements, not a bad thing. Why does this look wet here? Oh, we do have a bill. Okay, we can afford that. 134 for our internet is relatively reasonable. That's cheaper than I pay in real life, so can't complain. Okay, let's see. We are going to call to meal and then go ahead and grab a serving, I hope. There you go. Actually, that looks pretty good, and I literally just had tacos like 2 days ago. Would not be upset if tacos were like a weekly thing on my menu, because to me, tacos are similar to pizza in the fact that it's one of those foods I can eat fairly often and not have a problem with it, but also there's a lot of different ways you can kind of mix those ingredients and get different, foods and stuff out of it. Just, yeah. Okay, heading over here. That was the socialize and troll the forums. Back to doing this. It'd be nice if you could get up to I was gonna say fitness level 6 because of this. Mischief 6 because dang it. Who broke it? Alright, repair. Let's get that repaired because A, it will give you some more handiness skill, which I do not have a problem with. And B, it will help us to get back to doing our mischief interactions. Okay, is he reading to her? Or it almost looked like he's got the manual to the computer and he's trying to help her fix it, but based on the fact that she is shoving a screwdriver into the components of the computer, I'm not sure that a manual is going to do you a whole lot of good. Yeah. Alright, back to trolling the forums. We could send chain letters, but the chain letters do tend to anger people that you know, and, we're trying to work on that whole redemption arc thing, so probably don't want to do that. Alright, fast forwarding time, we have 3 hours until work, so let's see if we can get that skill up before she goes. She's gonna be so tired yet, though. I wish we could use some of these points. These points would be so nice to buy, like, one of those. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, for a second it didn't look like she was doing what she's supposed to be doing, but yeah, it'd be nice to have some kind of potion to help her with the whole not getting any sleep thing. Yeah. Alright, we did get the interactions complete, and we're about halfway to level 6 before she's heading off to work. I am going to have her I don't want to lower her work performance. I'm going to have her work hard. I realize that will probably stress her out, but improving our work performance so that we can hopefully get another promotion, definitely going to work in our favor in the long run. Alright, it's well after midnight, but I decided it made more sense to just kind of do this at the point that she's getting home instead of midnight. It really doesn't matter if it's specifically at that time. Yeah, obviously she didn't get a promotion because we haven't reached the mischief skill level necessary, but we do have the check mark now, so I'm fairly confident if we can get her mischief skill up before she works again, that we should get that promotion. Also, there is something starting to develop here between Tatum and Pat. I definitely feel it. They're gaining sentiments about each other, and they're spending a lot of time together. So I'm feeling a little something, maybe going on. All right, so let's take a look again at everyone. We're just going to do a quick needs and inventory check. So inventory and needs, just so everyone can see what we're at. I think we are waiting yet for the majority of the fruit to ripen, but I do believe it was Tatum should have some in. There we go. 22 of them at 22 apiece. That gives us 344 simoleons. So very nice. And we are going to let Marley sleep. I'm going to have Marley do another round of causing mischief on the computer, and we're going to send her off to work. I'm going to just speed through that unless something happens, and I'm hoping we can end today with another promotion. Okay, I'm still in the fast forwarding through things stage, but we did have a pop-up here that the painting is ready to be sold, so we're going to go ahead and ship that one for 1,000 simoleons, which is going to be super helpful. And we have Tucker has acquired the writing skills, so he's apparently getting inspired by the writing that we're doing. And okay, we're gonna go ahead and call to meal as usual. And I'm just I keep waking her up when she's only half slept because we just simply are not getting the time to really let her fully rest because it's taking so darn long. I'm actually starting to wonder if the upgrade is bugged in some way because it seems to be actually taking her longer to sleep now than it did before. But I guess some are probably thinking that serves me right for breaking rules somewhere along the line. But I never do like to follow the rules exactly. And somebody was washing dishes. I'm gonna guess a ghost. I don't know why this mod amuses me so much. Alright, so we gotta get over there and do our mischief skill and cross our fingers that we can get that up to 6. She doesn't want to keep doing it because, yeah, you guessed it. Guess who's back to his thing? It probably doesn't help that she's also getting super tired. So we're going to fall just a little bit short, and that means I think I'm going to play through another day real quickly. No, I can't because we got 2 days off coming up. So that means we're not getting that promotion just yet. I guess I'm going to be back to doing some off-screen playing of all of the extremely fun and exciting stuff of her sitting on a computer, you know, basically staring at it. That sounds really familiar. Alright, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed your visit today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Don't forget to comment, let me know what you thought about today's video. And have a great day. I hope to see you again real soon.